Okay,
Okay, this is ready.
this is ready. This is not only ready, it is quality, my friend.
Quality, my friend.
Good to see you. Finally, we did it. 2 weeks.
Yeah, finally.
I know you're a busy man. I know you're a busy man. You have.
No, because before the fight, 10 days before, I'm a little bit stressed and I don't want to.
I know. I know. Thank you for.
Then I want to take all my energy for the fight.
No, we'll just have fun, but it's good. So we are what it is. 8 days away. 8 days away from King of the Table 9. And was it Vitali who started all this? You pulled Vitali in Dubai and you took his hand, and I think that at that time something went in your head. You're like, "Oh, I can do this."
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
For this fight. Dubai, I started to think I can go on the top.
On the
I
top.
have the genetic possibility to go on the top because I remember uh, I I was in Dubai 2 years ago, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't prepare nothing for Vitali because he decided 5 days before to come. And I was 2 days before than him, and they asked if I want to pull with him like this. And this time I pulled a lot with the left hand with Larry Wist and his team, and I pulled only to feel Larry with the right, and I pulled the day later with Vitali. And really, my shape, it was 112 kilo. Yeah, more or less. Um, and I felt very comfortable for me, my technique.
It's, I think that was the start of Ermes we see now, right? It was the
Mhm.
start. You were like, I think I can do this. I don't have to stay at
Yeah,
15,
yeah.
maybe. So now you will have a real match versus Vitali, right? Uh, difficult opponent, long, tall, very experienced, similar to you, top roller. Where do you think is his biggest strength? What's the most dangerous?
I think the leverage is the most important part of him. And if you go with back pressure, he can hold every time with his pronator, like with the Rebus, you
Yeah,
saw?
yeah.
And this is the best part of him, I think. But if can take his risk, he he can't do this.
So the plan is to attack his wrist, right? That's the plan.
Yeah, yeah, for
But
sure.
but Vitali did very good. It's he a lot of times loses his wrist, but he gets it back, right? So taking it and keeping it, I think it's because he's very good at, like you said,
With
defensively with
pronation.
pronation. Yeah, yeah.
I think it will be in three cases, more or less. The best case, I will take his wrist and it will be easy to win. Second case, the medium, uh, I take little bit, but it will be like same when I fought 2 years ago. You know, top roll with top roll like this, two hands open it. Uh, And one of the most important thing about this fight is the endurance, for sure. The endurance of your hand and the bicep. And the worst case, if he can take my wrist, we go with my shoulder press.
Mm. So you are ready to fight. If you lose the hand, you're still ready to fight in by attacking with a flop wrist press, right?
I did with Levan. Why I can't do with him?
Yeah. It's
I
an option. Yeah. It's I think it would
because
be
now the people think about my wrist is too weak, many shit of this, because I don't know why, but if someone felt like what I felt with Devon and the setup, he understand everything. I don't want to make excuses. Devon he won, but with Devon the first things he is to win in the setup. You need to fight in the setup with him, not to. And it's better to have some referee, very strict referee.
very strict referee. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, someone says like Hermes has weak wrist. Compared to who? Compared to 99.9% of arm wrestlers. We talk about not even population, but arm wrestlers. You have probably one of the strongest wrists ever. It's just, people are crazy. Someone will say like he's weak. I'm like, comparing to who? Right? If the top guy right now is Devon, and Devon took your wrist, and Levin took, like, this just two guys.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a every time if you win. I say it every time. If you win 1,000 times, like nothing, you are super strong, superstar. If you lose the last time, no, too weak.
You never were strong. You never
too
were.
weak.
No.
The people change their mind very fast, very quickly.
That is true. People they love to love and they love to hate, right?
And if you continue to fight, it's normal to lose some fight or to win. Who? Like if you show like John Brazil, is super legend, but how many matches he lost? He lost many. But it depends about the career of the athlete. Depends the longevity.
Yeah.
Because if you are super strong only for 2 years, yes, you are super strong. But if you are strong for 20 years, it's big difference, I think.
Oh, definitely. It's easy to be young and strong, right? There's a lot of guys that are young and strong, and then they out, and they're like, well, just in people's, like, I think the same thing happened with Voivoda. People thought that he's gonna run through John and everything else, and John prepared really good, and John was, correct mindset to beat him, right? So I think that is the measurement in our sport, right? The longer you do it, and if you do it for a long time on top, we know you're good, right? There's no arguments. Like, one of the reasons why Giannis is such a legend, because he's been doing it for so long, and he's still at the top 10 on the planet, right? It's hard. Yeah. He's having ups and downs, right? But same way for you right now. It's you're still like, in my rankings, you're still number 2, right? You're still number 2 guy.
With Levan out.
With Levan out. Yeah. With Levan out. Yeah. We'll put him back in when he comes back. But yeah.
I don't show many videos about him. I don't know if he's recovering or
training. He's training. We went to gym together. We went to gym together in Istanbul, and he was doing a lot of stuff on the wrist, a lot of work, a lot of volume, like 10, 20 sets on the wrist, just lightweight, just slowly. He said he doesn't want to do it too fast. He said he's easily can go pick up bigger weights, but he just wants it to calm down slowly. So
because it's very hard to come back, and I think if Maybe Devon will win or Gorgi, we don't know. If it's better for him to take some opponents with not out of the top 10, but before the super fight with the someone number 2 like this. He needed to, because if he come back and he will lose. It's very
If he comes back in the match, let's say the scenario, Devon wins, Devon takes that match and they meet in April or May, right? And let's say Devon comes back and he loses, people will lose their minds.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to Devon a little bit later, but so Vitali, what do you think about endurance? Because like he had this crazy match versus Dave, right? And you in your mind, if you lose the hand, there's option you could press, right? You could be, and he had a similar match versus Dave. You think
I show many time in this week this fight.
Watched it, right? Yeah. Oh.
Dave for sure is not one of the best of endurance, for sure.
Yeah.
In the past he won every time the first and the second match. After this, he lost every time. For the endurance, I mean. I don't think he have big endurance. Laletin. But now, after the match with Levan, I know how I can do if I will go in the floor press.
Yeah.
Because with Levan, I was the first time, I don't. Yeah, I can pull like this, but it's better to wait sometimes, like Jerry.
Yeah. Can I give you advice as a friend?
Yeah.
Because I know you're ready to fight, but let's say the worst thing happens and he takes your hand round 1. Don't go to full flop straight away. Let's say, maybe, give it up, take another round. And then, because sometimes if you lose the hand too quickly, it's gone. You're never gonna get it back, right?
No,
you lose round 1, you don't have it for next 5 rounds. So because sometimes you just want to win, and we see this a lot of times, guys really want to win and they go full-blown first round and they have nothing left for the rest, right? Because the hand is done, and whoever has hand will always have more control, more height, and all those things. So don't go too hard.
Yeah, Thank you for the suggestion, but it don't happen, my friend.
I know.
We see, don't happen.
So strong.
Oh.
How much you weigh now? Wait.
The last period, I don't eat like crazy because I don't want to push every time to have the face like this. You are only water.
Yeah.
And now I'm 125. It's no big difference. 25, 26 in the morning, but really, I never. Now I'm clean like. It's the first time I'm clean like this.
Okay. Quality.
And the power, I test my power with back pressure, everything is every time is a little bit better.
A little bit better. Okay.
Here I show big difference. If I compare 3 months ago, when I started immediately next week after Devon, really I have a program with 6-7 exercise 1 time a week and 2-3 times a week only pumping with elastic, But with this time, whenever the program, I put every time, I write every time the weights, every week 2 weights, 2 kilo more like this. and there are minimum 50% more.
On this, right? You told me that your finger strength went.
I never trained it for 1 year minimum this part,
Yeah.
or maybe more. Really, I don't joking,
Yeah,
because
I know.
in the beginning of my career, you know, when I told you, oh, I'm a super strong, my wrist is never, because in my mind, in the beginning of my career, I was super strong, but really, I was stronger in my hand than in my bicep.
Yeah.
And in the last part of my career, I trained only back pressure, yeah, a little bit my hand, but I never trained like this, never,
Yeah.
never.
The people
And for me, with this loss, I think it will be a good surprise for the future.
very good. Yeah, because like I know you told me this, you don't train your hand and wrist because it's always been strong, right? And you take someone and you can get where you want, and you're like, I don't need more, right? So you train where you're weaker, and then now
Yeah.
you focus much more, because in my opinion, you can never be strong enough, right? You should never think this is enough, right? No one thinks, no, you should be like more, 1% more, 0.5% more, right? And then eventually you will.
Yeah. But now after this loss with Devon, I will train like this for the future every time. Everything, the back pressure, the hand, the wrist, everything. I don't want to be focused only for one mask, or because with Jerry, why I need to train my wrist?
Yeah. Yes.
With
Yes.
Levan, my mind was if I stop a little bit in with my back pressure, training back pressure every day like a crazy.
And he took your hand, and
And
you
I do, yeah.
right. No, it's I love that you always like you said, you went back home next week, already started training. I guarantee you were sitting there after the match thinking about like this exercise, thinking about what can you do. I know.
Yeah,
So
in this night when I lost with Devon,
yeah,
I immediately have a suggestion with hanging Tarsi, John Brazil, to start to train my hand, my wrist, everything.
yeah,
Immediately.
yeah.
And when I was back, come back in Italy. I started with the last immediately. I put my program, and if you want to improve, you need this to learn.
Yeah.
Because
John has this quote where he said if he could get anything, he said he needed more hand. And John always had like incredible hand, right? And he said if he get more, like he doesn't need anything more. He had more hand because there's like it opens doors to more options all the time, right? If you can control someone, you can pull them. There's more options, even in losing positions and in all those things. So it's a good lesson. It's a, it would be.
yeah. Another good lesson it is and don't take the match too near between each other.
Yeah.
In 3 weeks, really, it's impossible to prepare some fight, because if your opponent is more or less same, okay, maybe you can do. But between Jerry and Devon is completely different technique, completely different style, completely.
Yeah. I think Mindaugas will lose his smartest man in arm wrestling title, and it goes to Ermes Gasparini. You're now talking. Every arm wrestler should know. Every arm wrestler should think like this. They should think like this. They should be like, okay, I need this more. I need to evaluate where I lost. I needed this, but and there's people who are caught up in cycles, and they just do the same thing, expecting the same result, and that's called insanity, right? So
if you continue to do same things, it's very difficult to have a different result.
Yeah.
Every time is like this.
So I talked with Levin, and Levin told me that losing to you was very good thing to him. Not losing, but the match that he had, getting in those positions where he said, when I win, he said, I didn't get nothing. I felt like I was enough. He said that gave me a fire to train harder. And he like, that's how you should look, right? It's a lot of guys will, if you complain and you, let's say, blame the referee, like if you're strong enough, you don't care what referee is doing, right? If you're strong enough, you're good enough, you don't care. Referee could start the other guy like this, doesn't matter. But if it's always on you. And I think you're doing the correct way to go there. What else? I saw you doing a lot of pronation, back pressure lifts, riser lifts. That's the things that you incorporated, right?
Yeah, the riser I started with like Devon lift with the weights. I was already strong in this part because maybe when you are in the gym you do a lift with a dumbbell like this, you train every time this part, no? But I started with the 42, and now I'm close to 60, 57 like this, and I think it's big difference. And another result I saw, the pronation lift like Devon, but now I more comfortable to pull like this on the bench because with your body study I can't do good. And 67 kilo, I don't try my maximum last time, but 67, the first time when I tried, I lost every time a little bit and I pull only with my
back push.
brachialis. But now is very clean movement, and I think is big difference too. Another, I train with the Ultra Grip, the wrist max.
Yeah.
And really, I like to match this handle because is the same when you have some fight with your opponent. You feel here a lot the finger, very good work. And I started with isometric, 30 seconds like this, 4-5 sets with 25 kilo like this. Now I do 20 seconds, but with more weight, and I can do 48, 50 kilo for 3-4 sets.
Yeah.
And the maximum with the tank. I think now I tried because I don't want to push too much near to the fight. But 1 month ago I tried to hold 60 kilo and I hold that 60 kilo with this. This is not like is more difficult than the hand of Mazurenko, because the hand of Mazurenko you can close a little bit your finger. Here is completely open.
Yeah, you can press.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is just, its strap is here, right? So it mimics a little bit like you're in a strap and you're trying to have a can control over. So yeah, we talked about that.
But to have good work, you need not to work like this, but little bit close your wrist. Because if you do like this, you work only your finger. You do like this, and your wrist too.
That's a thick hand you have right there. Jesus. Put it up.
Look at the new muscle, my friend. Look.
Yeah.
It's like a leg. Huh?
Oh man. So
really, now when I tried with my coach the setup with the straps like this, I feel already big difference. Very solid. now.
Did your coach put something under his elbow so he's higher?
Every time.
Smart. Smart guy.
You are smart, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, every time.
No, I like the approach. Your approach, your coach has just been very like you showed that exercise you did for Michael to prepare for Michael.
Yeah,
right? And you weigh a little bit over 100, 110 kilo, maybe 105 kilo. I don't
100.
know. 100, right? And that was because
Super.
it's allowed
Yeah.
you just pull back and you have
It's very important to feel same things when you train. You are already prepared for the fight. You know, your mind is already prepared for the movement, for what do you feel.
yeah.
It's
So
very important.
you're not surprised, right? When something happens, you're like,
No.
I expected this, right? So
But super important for these fights.
that's
Really.
very impressive. So Devon and Dennis, were you surprised about the outcome?
Really, in the beginning, I thought about Devon will win for sure. But the last 2 weeks, Danny, he was incredible shape. I take to think maybe can win this fight. But I saw his video, and he said that he trained only the defense position. But it's difficult to fight with only defense position with someone like Devon. He have super big endurance.
I don't
Because
think
if your opponent is tired, maybe you can win. But with Devon, his endurance is amazing. He continue to attack to you, and you will lose.
Yeah, I think they didn't expect that Devon would just attack him,
Yeah.
right? They expected that both of them would just go right,
Yeah.
like that. There was like I expected the match to be like this a little bit.
I don't understand why he don't use the king move.
He's smart.
Who?
Oh, you mean Dennis? You mean Dennis?
Danny, why he don't use it?
I don't know. I don't know. I like because he stays very open, right? And he's there, but he doesn't really go down. So yeah.
I remember with David Chaffee, he used the king move, and it was super effective.
But he kind of went like this. He was trying to pull it, right? Devon trapped him, so he can't roll out. I think. Yeah, and that's when they took his pronator. Because what Devon did was, again, super smart pulling, similar to what you did with Jerry, just take the center. And I didn't expect Devon would just go for the center. No fighting in a setup, just stands a little bit shoulder maybe in, but it was fine, right? It was both guys did it. So and then they squared it up in rounds, the later rounds. That was very impressive, I'll say that.
Yeah.
So now
it was a super event, really. I never expected Todd. He's 57 years old, 58, 57. He's like
his name
crazy.
should be Power Hutchings. It should just be Power. Like he trapped Kidrigali. Kidrigali couldn't get out. Like he couldn't.
No. He tried to pull, but
and then Kidrigali went side pressure, and Todd just pulled him back. He was just like this. That was insane. I felt like Todd would win because I thought Todd is much stronger than people think, and Kidrigali was just going back. He should have. Like you have to take him right out of here. If you go back, you allow him to sit down. So, but yeah, Todd is super impressive. Very impressive.
Incredible. Very happy for him.
I want all the people to know. So we lost Michael Todd as a commentator on that event. And Engin asked Ermes to come and be one of the commentators with me and Neil. and
Yeah.
he come.
Next time, man. Next time we come for sure.
And
Really, I can't wait for commentate.
that was because that would be. I think that would make everything much better. Like at the end, when Dennis was with Georgi and Devon was arm wrestling, they're setting up, and the people don't know what's going on, and they just the sound guy Ben, he's like, Ray, commentate on this, and I'm like, well, I guess they're arm wrestling. It was crazy, but the event was the best ever. The best ever.
Yeah. Really, I wanted to come, but when the match is, I want when now really I'm my focus of this fight 100%. I want to, because if you
The
take
big
the
match.
airplane like check-in, go, you can't eat whenever you want. It's not like to rest to home.
I
If
know.
you have a fight, very important fight, it's better to stay to home. And
that just for me just shows how important this match is to you, right? Because you could have been a part of that and see it right there, but you're like, I have to do everything to beat Vitaly Laletin, and that's
yeah. I never trained like this. Really, with this focus, never. I'm super prepared, and I can't wait to pull, really, to see. For sure, it will be a good fight, for sure.
When are you arriving in Dubai?
Wednesday.
Okay, me too.
You?
Yeah, Wednesday, 7 or 8 in the morning, something like that. I'm riding all night. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little later, I guess. I think we're staying in a different place. That's what Dawn told me. Not
Angie?
No, Dawn. We're
Dawn?
staying in a different place. We're not staying in Millennium.
No?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because there's some big summit, something in Dubai, so there's everything is booked, and I don't know. Doesn't matter for us, right?
I don't know. Important it will be quality hotel.
Quality food.
With quality food.
We need quality food.
Yeah.
So the main event was your match before Devon stepped in. Now Georgi and Devon takes the main event. How do you think about that? Do you think Devon is still heavy favorite, or can like the real question for me is, can Georgi beat Devon in 4 rounds? Right?
Really, I think both matches, me, Laletin, and the Devon and the Georgi, is a little bit similar. I think it will be similar. I think Georgi have the top roll is very strong. His wrist is super strong, but it's same like Laletin. He can use only this. He don't have the press. He don't have another technique, and Devon can use the floor press too. Maybe in the first and the second round, he can do something. Depends of the setup. Depends of many things. Is the question. But
we talked with Devon yesterday, and he said, "Am I crazy? Because I want a dad move him. He wants to take him here and beat him."
No, possible. No, if the European is completely exhausted, yeah, you can. But in the beginning, it's impossible to do like this.
Especially with a good top roller, right? Just
no, it's impossible.
And his forearm is like this, like.
Gorgi is very super. He has very good technique here. He waited his opponent, and he used a lot his pronator. He fought very well with Zaur.
Yeah.
But Zaur, we don't know now how strong he is. This is the problem. Same like Laletin. Same like because Laletin he won with Revas, but Revas he won with Chaffee. But you know Chaffee how strong he was in this event.
Yeah, yeah. And
This
then
is the question.
yeah, that's
Because if the extreme Chaffee like when he fought with the Polish guy,
Kamil, yeah.
he was. I don't think he's the same Chaffee 1 year ago, or 1 year
Yeah,
and a half.
I think so too. I think so too.
He's very confused this situation.
Yeah, because Dave was always top five, all the
Super.
time. Top five, right? Super.
Yeah.
But I think maybe even before that, like you had tough match, like he had a tough match with you. He had tough match with Morozo, Gennady.
Laletin.
Then like those wars, right? War after war after war.
He started his rising with Kurdeka.
Yeah.
He won with Kurdeka. After this, he fought with Gennady, Morozo,
you,
me.
Vitali.
No, Vitali, me.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's
maybe this problem in the time he continued to have more pain, and maybe he can't pull 100%.
because
Now I saw he have a match in January with the Kalinchenko. Left.
I think I saw a poster for the left arm. Yeah, I was okay, interesting. Yeah, so Kalinchenko is gonna pull Arif. You pulled Arif. Kalinchenko is good. He's very good, but I don't think he's like super heavyweight level right now. Maybe not yet. He struggled with Matt Mask. It was a tough match, right? He struggled. Chan Shaw did really good against him in the last match. Arif, legit heavyweight world champion.
Very super explosive in the
Super
beginning. Really,
right?
when I felt him here, I started to think this is very hard match.
Yeah.
And I won because I was more stronger in the back pressure here, but here super strong.
Yeah, I think it's tough for Kalinchenko. Just it's a big,
very beautiful match, really.
Yeah.
Maybe I think Arif is the favorite. In the worst case for Arif, maybe in the third or fourth match, maybe Kalinchenko can use flop press like mask like this. Maybe he can do, but I think Arif will win. We will see. Very beautiful match.
Yeah,
both athletes is very super strong
and there's one more match that you know very well. It's Larry Wheels versus Leonidas Arcona.
I felt Leonidas the left is more stronger than the right. You heard me? Me, you know. I don't hear you.
Sorry.
Okay.
On mute. Yeah. I put on mute and I was like, yeah.
And Leonidas is more stronger with left than right. This I think for sure.
Much stronger, what I heard.
Much stronger.
But I thought that, and I feel Larry's might be a little more equal, right? A little bit more equal. His left was always better than his right, in my opinion. But Leonidas is like huge difference. So it's you pulled both of those guys, right? On a table.
I'm a different time.
Yeah.
I think 50-50.
I'll be honest. I just hope I really like Leonidas. Nothing. I just think
really, me too. I hope Larry will win because he lost every time, and really, I'm very.
Yeah. We love the guy. Larry's he's a great guy. And he just I hope it's a good match and he wins. it's not that I want Leonidas to lose. I just want
Yeah, me too. Me too.
so
Me too,
stupid.
because Larry for our sport, he did a lot of things for promotion in the beginning. I mean, and
Yeah.
he's very good guy, and really, I hope for him to win.
Yeah. Well, I think it's I think that might be very good match in the event. We will see, because there's a potential for all of them being wars. I think Devon and Gorgi, if Devon feels like he can play, he's gonna. You know how when a cat sees a mouse, he will torture that mouse for an hour before it eats him.
Yeah.
I feel like if Devon feels like he can do that, he will do that.
Only with me he don't play too much. Why? I don't understand. Because I know why. Because he know if he put me more angry is not better for him. You understand?
Yeah.
Because if I would be more angry, maybe because he's super smart. No, I don't know the word psychologic.
Psychologically, yes, yes, yes,
Psychology, yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
He study your psychological mind.
Yeah. It was remember
He's
he's like
super funny,
I,
Devon. Really, I love him too much.
I
He's
had
super.
operation in my wrist when I was 23. You're like, me too.
And I
It was,
believe in it.
yeah, you're like, me too. That's such a coincidence. Uh,
It's super
I
funny,
have I
really.
have few super chats. I'm gonna read those super chats, and I'm not
Okay.
gonna take more of your time. I know you have pizza to eat,
Now I
and
needed to go in the gym, my friend, to
okay.
push.
Real quick, what Ermes thinks about his chances against Prime Dennis and Prime Brzenk?
Prime Dennis.
And Prime Brzenk, yeah.
But these questions is too difficult.
Yeah. What do you think about your chances versus Dennis now? Would you want that match? I think it's a great match.
Yeah, I want. A lot of people want to see this match. A lot. I saw on the comments like this. And Engin, he made some question, some question about this, and a lot of people want to see this match. I think. I can win. I can win.
Devon thinks
No easy, but if I can go in my position, if I can go in my position. It's very difficult to beat me.
yeah.
And I think I never lost if I can take some risk or because I can use a lot movement. And
Devon told me yesterday that he said, I asked him what he thinks about Dennis versus. He said, I think Hermes beats him. I think Georgi loses to him, but he said he believes that Georgi could beat you. So I don't know.
possible. No.
Okay. Give me your quality ranking of top 5 arm wrestlers right now, super heavyweights, top 5 from the active ones. How would you rank? Who's your top 5?
I think in this event we are top 4. Me, Devon, Gorgi, and Vitali. I think we are in the top 4 athletes.
Yeah.
And Jerry, I think is because he won with Georgi. Yeah, I think this name is in top 5. And because now the people don't speak to him too much, I don't know why. Moroso. Because Moroso, he lost because he was injured in his stomach. He have some issues in his stomach. But he will come back super strong for sure. And he is in the top 5. I think.
Yeah, I made
Another names. Levan is out.
Gennady out.
Gennady is out. I don't know when he will come back, Gennady. But if he will come back and he will fight immediately with Devon, he will lose for sure. Because it's very, I show in my carriage, it's very super important to be active. Not too much, but every 3-4 months you need to fight. Yeah. If you rest too much after the injury, the mind, the power of your tendons, it's very difficult to come back in your 100% shape.
It's like when you take off, let's say, half a year, you're going to prepare for a big tournament and you're really good, and then you do terrible at that tournament. But if you take some smaller tournaments, right, and then you take the big one, let's say, you will go to Worlds, and before you're going to pull some smaller national, something like, okay, good, because you have to be in that mindset of
super important. It's already important to feel the emotion on the table, the referee when they put the straps. There are small things, but super important.
Yeah. Well, that's a good ranking. I think maybe Dennis would be somewhere there, right?
Dennis, but it's difficult to put him inside because if he will win with someone, and he fought only one time, he lost.
Yeah.
But I believe Dennis really in 2024 or 25 in the future, he will come back. Not like in his prime, but very close.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'll let you have some pasta, pizza, whatever, and I'll see you very soon in 5 days, right?
5 days. 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah. Stay strong.
Stay strong. Eat good quality pasta.
And love Armwrestling also.